I am not very good at speedrunning. I've beaten the game loads of times, but my best time was about 2.5 hours. And very recently, a new Minecraft speedrun world record was just set. I've been told that it's a pretty insane run, however I haven't seen it, so this is going to be my first time watching it. And I'm basically going to have a look at it, see how they play it, and maybe try and understand what they're doing. I know a bit about speedrunning, I like to watch speedrunning YouTube, but I'm not very good at it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the speedrun starts, they are resetting worlds, checking for buried treasures. Here we go. So they've found the buried treasure, they're going to the 99 whatever coordinates. And wow, that was a quick loot. Okay, so they have got iron, diamond, and a gravel. Now, I guess they've put that gravel down so they can try and get flint, saving mining underwater because it's quicker mining above the water. That is some pretty speedy crafting, not gonna lie. Okay, so they've made shears because they have loads of iron, they're getting a bunch of leaves because they're quick to break, and you can use them for, like, building around in the nether and stuff, so that's obviously pretty helpful. So they're picking up the gravel, they've got a boat, they're gonna go, I assume they're gonna do a ravine. Maybe an underwater ruin portal, but probably a ravine. They'll be looking for those particles that show, there you go, there's some ahead, that show that there is kelp that's been broken where there's a ravine. I'm not sure what they're looking for now, but I guess they're heading about here. Yeah, look, see, there's that kelp. Oh, no, okay, they're not going that way. Maybe they don't like that ravine, I don't know. They are going here. Ah, there's a big ravine. Okay, so they're putting a door down, they're mining more flint. They've got a diamond shovel, yeah, because they had one diamond, so guess that's quite quick. Craft the flint and steel, and they are now going down to do the setup. Ooh, that was a little loss of time there. Quick mess up, that could have shaved seconds off the timing, but you never know. Okay, so they're entering Nether at 1:39. That's pretty good. What I'm saying, that's amazing. Like, the majority of Minecraft players could never hope to do that well. Okay, so they've got a bastion right there. Didn't see if there was a fort. Wait, yeah, oh wow. So there's a fort there and then a bastion there. Okay, I think some of this world record was definitely luck. This is looking like a pretty good seed. The terrain here is not amazing. That's a little bit of a tricky navigation. Getting rid of that gravel, because then they can save the leaves. Okay, they're keeping themselves safe, doing a lot of quick looting there. They've got some gold, which is good. Angered the piglins, so the piglins will be following them. They've picked up arrows so that they can use those to get the crystals in the end fight if they need to. Obviously, I imagine they'll be hoping for a 0 cycle or a 1 cycle, maybe. Okay, so they're getting the gold. There is a good amount of gold. I forget what this bastion is called. They've got a bunch of gold. They're not going for that final gold block. I guess they're fairly confident that they've got enough. And they are doing their little navigation. Yep, clear out that lava there so they can then bridge up to here. And breaking the gold block to anger more piglins, eating some of that fish. They've clearly learned from Skycrab's mistake. Never let your health get too low, because that could mess up. So they've got a bunch of piglins in a hole, probably could have more. Oh, well, there we go, they're going down to get more, and they have already got pearls. That's good. Okay, I'm not sure how many that was. 8 pearls already. Wow, okay, that's some good luck. So they've got 15 obsidian, not quite enough for the 2 nether portals they need, but it's close. They've got 8 pearls so far. They had a fire resistance potion. They've got some gravel and some soul sand. They've only got 1 bed at the minute, so that... Well, they're definitely going to need more string, but there's more string. And looks like they've now got 22 obsidian, which is enough. And they've got all the pearls, so they're out. Wow. I mean, out of the bastion at 3:48 is pretty amazing pace. They've lowered their render distance to get better spawns. Oh, they hung a pearl. Okay, they were going back to trade for more. Oh, okay. Don't know what they're trading for. Maybe it was more obby, maybe it was more fire resistance. I don't know. I didn't see. So they've got a stray blaze here. They've lowered their render distance this time to get better spawns, but they've upped it now because they weren't getting many. They threw a fire resistance potion, so they're all good. And running through here, they are looking for entities with the pie chart, or the entity counter, I forget which. I forget which one you do for blazes, or they might be looking for the spawner, I guess. I think that macro V that they've got there is just any of those. forget when that was like said to be allowed, but I guess it is. So they've got 6 blaze rods. That is all they need, as long as one of the eyes doesn't break. So they're resetting their position with the boat there, stand on a block, and they are back in the overworld. They've done their blind, and it's time to measure. Now, that is unlucky. That is really unlucky. And with one eye, they've got 100% certainty of the stronghold coordinates. So they pick up the eyes. Luckily, I don't think either of them broke, so they should be good to just go straight to the stronghold. Yup, and they are pearling out. They've got so many more pearls. So I guess they're just going to do some quite aggressive pearling, being mindful of health, but they've got 2 fish, so that's not alright. Just quite aggressive pearling to get to the coordinates, which they are nearly at. Wow, that was lucky. That is a very close... That's a close stronghold, and that, like, everything was close there. Ooh. That's a bit of a messy portal. Luckily, they had more than enough obsidian for it. I guess at this point, they're getting kind of excited. Like, 542 stronghold enter is pretty great. However... Okay, so they're going to have to do a 0 cycle to get the world record. I mean, realistically, how are they going to finish in, like, just under a minute? That's going to be a quick 0. Okay, they're in the end. I'm nervous now. I'm nervous and I know they get the world record, but I'm still nervous. This is... Okay, so Pearl, they're up there doing a 0. What are they pushing for? Above 90 on the 0 cycle. Where are they going to? 100 and some, 102. Okay, oh, a little bit funny there on the bed. Maybe just nerves. And crossbow, final bed, and they've killed the dragon. Wow, what if they're building up so that they don't do a sky crab and get killed. Oh my goodness, what a feeling that must be. Okay, they're in the portal now. Clearly now they know that there's no Enderman coming for them. And the dragon's dying. That is insane. Oh my goodness. What's that going to be? 652? 650. Are they going to... Wow, we literally don't hear anything. Wow. That is insane. Wow, what a record. I mean, it was over before it had even begun. Wow. I don't know what to say. That is unbelievable. Well, that is going to be very hard to beat. Although equally, we had 2, well, almost world record. But I mean, if Skycrabber got 6, 10 or whatever it was, I mean, honestly, speedrunning might have been over. So, you know, it's good that they didn't. But wow, what a run. That is insane. This has been really a very different video to the stuff I normally make. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's just a quick little video, but I thought it was quite fun. I guess if you want to see more reaction stuff, you know, Minecraft reaction content and whatever, then just let me know in the comments. Maybe suggest stuff you want me to react to, and yeah, I guess I will. And maybe if I make more reaction content, I'll try and do like a little face cam of my Minecraft avatar or something. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.